welcome to this edition of News Leader. Today is Tuesday, September the 5th, 2023. I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, Tullahoma High School Wildcats football team won their second game in a row. Coffee County High School's coach resigns, and the governor and his wife are asking Tennesseans to help their neighbors. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader.
Hi, my name is Ringo. Here at Barkview Senior Living, they're human-friendly. That's why I love it here, and so does my senior human. When they want a bite, they get chef-prepared meals, and so do I. Movies in the theater, day trips, walks on the trail, and other senior humans to play with. The grass and the grounds are exquisite. It's everything my human needs to be healthy and active. Barkview. A Parkview Senior Living. For your dog's best friend, you.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
We teach Parkinson's patients how to move big and not let the Parkinson's slow them down. I've had patients I've treated in-house that could not even stand up, could not roll over in the bed, left the facility walking with a walker, have come back to us in outpatient and continued their big program and are now completely, handling life. The success of the program is just phenomenal.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Tullahoma High School won their third non-division game on Friday night, giving them a 2-1 record. News Leader's John Gray spoke to Coach Sisk during Saturday morning's fifth quarter show about the win.
We had a night in Rockvale, Tennessee, or is Rockvale even a town?
Rockvale is the name of the school. As far as I'm concerned, it's Murfreesboro. It's Rutherford County. So
I bet you, if you go out there, it's that New Salem entrance that they just exit off the interstate, right there in the middle. Murfreesboro, the other exits were, and it takes off to the left and heads toward Franklin, I guess up in that way. Let me tell you what, they might not have a town out there now, but the way that's building up, somebody they'll put a stick in the ground and say, this is Rockvale.
You and I can easily remember when that was nothing.
Nothing out there.
There was nothing
out there. And they, around the school, and it's a really nice facility the way they put it together. They've got the junior high and the grade school and all that stuff in close proximity, and the fields and the ball fields and this and that and the other. Good folks. They've got a good football team.
Oh, no.
6A. We play, and that's the third school in a row we played up a grade?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Up a division?
A division. And this one was special because we've known these guys for quite some time. Rockvale's only been in existence for about 4 years. So we've been working with Rockvale, scrimmages, 7-on-7s, things of that nature, ever since they've become a school. So these two staffs know each other well. And as a matter of fact, that was one of the worst things about having to play this group was we lose those scrimmages and 7-on-7s because we're going to play each other, so we're not going to do anything in the preseason. So,
our schedule, we'll clear a couple things up right here. Our schedule that we're playing now, is that a 2-year schedule or just a 1-year schedule?
It's a 2-year schedule,
okay.
and it's different than it's ever been. So what happened was TSSAA picked the region weeks. All right, so we didn't get to pick the region weeks. TSSAA picked the region weeks, and then you had the non-region weeks, which you were able to fill. So the region schedule was set, and we had to go and try to find
something
the other
to work
and find teams that met up so that they weren't playing region games.
Right.
Hey, it was a debacle, but hey, it worked out.
A debacle?
It was a mess. But it.
Coach throwing words out here, man. What you talking about? A debacle.
But we were able to get it to work out in our favor. Coach Guthrie, he's a super guy. He took over last year as head coach after Coach Rice left after the first 2 years of existence. So he and I were able to hook up and get this thing done.
Yeah, good.
And a super environment. My first time going to Rockvale.
Yeah. Oh, they were very nice. Very nice. Everybody was very courteous and we had a little bit of distance from where we had to go to dress to the football field. So,
Hey, but those guys do it every day. Their locker room's farther away than ours.
yeah.
So they do it every day.
Now, I couldn't see, did y'all stay on the field at halftime or did y'all go back?
We went behind our stands.
Okay.
The softball and baseball complex right there.
Right.
So we just went to the bleachers right there. Hey, there were porta johns out there.
Yeah.
So our guys go to the
Everything,
restaurant to
had
eat.
what
So,
you needed.
Hey, and Rockville does the same thing. They go behind their home stands. So they don't go back at halftime either.
So, well, we had a good night. I told my wife, told Fran, and of course I texted her. She was at a meeting she had to go to, and I'm texting her the score as it happens, and I said it's like a tale of two cities. You know, we've got our guys played. They played hard. We made some mistakes early, and you're thinking, man, and then all of a sudden the switch flipped.
We knew coming in that these first three games were going to be tough, and so from November when we started working again, especially through the months of June and July, we've tried to condition our guys in a way that they had enough gas for the fourth quarter. So a lot of people hold those fours up, right?
They ain't got nothing left when they hold. It's all they can do to hold them up.
Yes, sir. But I think last night was one of the first times that when you held that four up, it had meaning behind it. And that's what we've been trying to get across to our guys, is that the fourth quarter belongs to us. So last night, these guys finally believed and took that into heart. And when they raised them in the fourth quarter, I think they truly believed they could win.
And guess what? That means they get to believe it from now on.
Yes, sir.
There you go, folks. And that's an exciting 8 minutes of football right there.
Well, I thought it was an exciting fourth quarter.
Well, it was exciting four quarters, but the end of it was one of those things that's just, that's why we watch it. That's why we play it.
Well, like we said in the beginning, those guys to be down and be able to battle back, and hey, congratulations to them.
Guess what? Now they've seen the light.
Exactly. Hey, they understand what they're capable of, and hey, good things.
And just like you talked about that one, now he's doing what we asked him to do.
Yeah.
He finally understands. You know, it takes a while for some of these kids to, when people think, a bunch of old dumb football players. Football's not a dumb game anymore. You have to see the brightness of it, because there's a whole lot of stuff goes on in a football game that your mind has to translate to tell your body which direction to go. And it takes a while for that to happen. You know, you hear them say about the pros, say, well, when did the game slow down for you? Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what happens. When your mind is confused because you're not processing new information quickly enough, when it all finally sinks in, when the information processing slows down or speeds up, the game slows down. And that's when these kids are going, aha.
Yeah, we caught the light bulb coming.
Yeah, the light bulb is on.
In other local football news, Coffee County head football coach Doug Green has resigned his position as head coach effective Thursday, August 31st. Defensive coordinator Roger Haynes will oversee the day-to-day football operations for the remainder of the 2023 season. Coffee County Athletics sent a short press release at 3:13 p.m. Thursday confirming that Green was resigning. The release read, quote, "On behalf of the athletic department and the CCHS administration, we thank Coach Green for his dedication and time to our football program. Coach Green will continue teaching at CCCHS," end quote. Green said he was taking a medical leave of absence and added, quote, "I have loved what we have been able to do here at Coffee County. I love that we were able to bring a playoff win to this community last year. But I'm working 16 hours a day and my doctor wanted me to stop doing this earlier," added Green. "I thought I could make it through the season, but I need to do this now for my health," end quote. Haynes, who served as defensive coordinator for a stout Raider defense in 2 of the past 3 seasons, will continue to handle defensive duties. Offensive assistant Stephen Graves, an alumni of the Raider program, will handle play calling duties on the offensive side of the ball moving forward. Green previously called the offense. Doug Green took over as head coach at Coffee County in late 2019 season, taking a program that was a dismal 6-25 over the previous 3 years. From 2019 through 2022, the Red Raiders steadily improved from 2-8 to 4-6, 5-6, and then 9-3. The Raiders eventually won the program's first ever TSSAA state football playoff game in 2022, beating Stewart's Creek in overtime. Coffee County's 1-1 start to the 2023 season makes the Raiders 21-24 during Green's tenure, the most wins for a head coach at Coffee County since Bill Price won 25 games during a 5-year span from 2003 to 2007. Price finished 25-29 as Coffee County High School head coach. Green added, quote, "What I want for this community is for everyone to work together. Something special can happen if that is the case," end quote. Green was suspended for 2 games during the 2022 season for allegedly becoming physical with a player. He was not on the sidelines for the Spring Hill and Warren County wins last year, 2 blowouts. Haynes served as an interim coach during those 2 games. Coffee County is 1-2 this season after Friday night's loss at Shelbyville. And thank you to Thunder Radio 1320 for their help with this story. After these messages, we'll be right back.
We tend to lose our motivation when we have something that's chronic, but you've got to do what you can early on as you can. After I'd exercise like that, I would have a lot of energy to do housework or whatever I needed. Well, I would recommend it highly to anyone at any degree of Parkinson.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
I want to invite y'all to come by Clayton's, downtown Tullahoma. We try to serve the community, the area, and we try to help people with their feet and comfortable shoes. We still measure feet. We have a great new arch mat. We have insoles. Please come see us at Clayton's and let me help you find some comfortable shoes for those achy feet.
We're gonna fit your style. We're gonna make you smile. Service and quality at Clayton's Shoe Store. We're gonna fit your style.
Welcome back. Governor and First Lady Lee enjoyed meeting Tennesseans of all ages with disabilities through Tennessee Serves this August. Throughout the month, Tennessee Serves recognized the work of the Tennessee Department of Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities and the life-changing organizations that are helping these remarkable individuals reach their full potential through education, employment, and independence. Learn more about Tennessee Serves and join September's Monthly Service Challenge in this video.
At a young age, my parents taught me the importance of serving others, from checking in on an elderly neighbor or caring for foster babies in foster care. If there was a need, they were there to help. That's exactly what I hope to do as First Lady through my initiative, Tennessee Serves. The first part of this initiative is to serve you. My team and I are working to meet the needs of fellow Tennesseans with a special focus on our distressed counties. Second, we're highlighting the many selfless people and organizations who are already serving their communities. And finally, our ultimate goal is to mobilize more people to serve in our state. Please be sure to follow along with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter with the hashtag Tennessee Serves for our service spotlights and ways to get involved in your area. As Bill has often said, government is not the answer to our greatest challenges. We the people are. Lives and communities are changed when neighbors help neighbors. And I am grateful for the opportunity as First Lady to help my neighbors all across Tennessee. Please join me in serving our state by serving your community, by serving one person at a time. Join us as Tennessee Serves.
We'll be right back after these messages.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. before these prices are gone forever.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Parkview Senior Living, active, independent senior living at its finest.
Welcome back. At the August meeting of the Tullahoma School Board, the West Middle School FBLA team was honored for their record-setting year.
Yes, this is always a fun part of the evening, celebrating our students, and we're going to be celebrating some students who were at West Middle School. Some are returning and some have moved on to the high school. I'm going to ask these students if they're here to come forward along with their FBLA advisor, Mr. Franklin Kamek. Edward Henry, Brayton Arant, Hayden Good, Samantha Johnson, Jessica Jones, and Jonah Rathjen Vallejos. If you all would come forward. So West Middle School students brought the heat to Atlanta, or should I say, Hotlanta. Students from West Middle School won top prizes at the 2023 National Leadership Conference of Future Business Leaders of America Incorporated, or FBLA. This is the nation's largest career and technical student organization focused solely on business. This event, held in Atlanta, Georgia from June 27th through June 30th, attracted more than 13,000 middle school and high school students and educators from across our country. These members from nearly 1,600 high schools and more than 250 middle schools competed for cash prizes in more than 100 competitive events over 4 days. Students also engaged in learning workshops, met with representatives from more than 60 colleges, universities, and employers, and heard from Jordan Davis, an educational speaker and FBLA alumnus, during the opening ceremony. Also during the opening ceremony was the Parade of States, where the state president, top members, and outstanding local advisors are honored. Let it be clear that for the second year in a row, West Middle School's advisor, Franklin Kamek, was recognized as the Tennessee Middle School Advisor of the Year. Something I will present to you, Mr. Kamek, in just a moment, but I want to continue on and share about our students. And you're going to love what I have, because I think it's fabulous.
A good thing.
So West sent a total of 20 members, with 15 students competing in 8 speaking or presentation event preliminaries and 5 in individual tested events. Of those 8 preliminaries, 3 events would advance to finals on that Thursday afternoon. During the awards session Friday night, West would see 6 of their members, who you're looking at this evening, reach the stage. In the tested event categories, and guys, when I call your name, if you will, step forward so people can acknowledge you and see you, know who you are. Edward Henry placed 7th in financial literacy. Brayton Arant earned 6th place in exploring computer science, and Hayden Good would add another 6th place win in running an effective meeting. All 3 of the performance events that made finals would also do well enough to make the stage. Samantha Johnson won 6th place in Career Research Project. Jessica Jones brought home a 4th place win in FBLA Mission and Pledge. And Jonah Rathjen Vallejos would become Tullahoma City Schools' first ever, stay forward, Jonah, stay forward, first ever. And this is one of my sweet student advisor members. I've got another one up here in this group of 6. Amazing young man. Okay, let me go back. I digress. Here we go. Jonah became the first ever. Everybody say that out loud. First ever FBLA national champion, competing in the event. And I'm sorry, what did we say? The first what? Ever. Yes, FBLA national champion, competing in the event annual chapter activities presentation. In this event, Jonah had to design and present a presentation over West's FBLA activities, beginning with the 2022 state conference through the beginning of the year of nationals. And wow, did he represent us well. I'd like to acknowledge all 6 of our national winners.
We'll be right back with more news after these messages.
For many senior citizens, life looks like this, but it doesn't have to. When you make your home at Parkview Senior Living, life after retirement takes on a whole new meaning. Daily exercise options, fun outings, happy hour, game nights, movies and popcorn, arts and crafts, enjoying friends over chef-prepared meals. Parkview Senior Living, where you're always home, but you're never home alone.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hi, I'm Fran Gray with Alzheimer's Tennessee. When you receive a diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease for yourself or someone you love, please know that you do not have to go through this journey alone. Alzheimer's Tennessee is here for you to provide support and education, all the help you may need to get through this challenge. Our number is 931-434-2348. We encourage you to give us a call. We're here to help.
Welcome back. Chase Clanton and his band performed recently at the outdoor summer concert at South Jackson Civic Center. Here, Chase and his bandmates performed the Stevie Ray Vaughan classic, The House Is A-Rockin'.
This old house without another, say,
And don't forget to tune in to this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. On this week's show, Susan from Isaiah House 117 will stop by to tell us about their latest fundraiser, and we'll have a variety of musical performances for you. All that and more on this week's Living. And stay with us, we'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
I got a tour and I saw all the things and I was so excited about them. And she took me to the movie theater and it had red chairs. This is a done deal and I like it.
We have so many activities here that you just can't keep up with them all. We have exercise, we have coloring, we have crafts.
It's charming, it's attractive, it's very comfortable. It was one of the best decisions of my life.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
I had a knee replacement, so they've got me at Life Care, which I'm very, very thankful for. I couldn't garden, I couldn't do my flower beds, I can't chase my little dogs. I have been in several therapy sessions for knees and back, and that's the best therapist I believe I've ever been to. It's tremendous because I'm able to walk again, but if it wasn't for the care, I wouldn't be where I am.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this date. Our record high was in 1954 at 102 degrees. Record low was in 1997 at 46 degrees. The average high for this day is 84 and the average low is 63. Partly cloudy for tonight with a low of 68. 30% chance of storms for Wednesday with a high of 87 and a low of 68. And partly cloudy skies expected for Thursday with a high of 86 and a low of 61. And that's our News Leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. for News Leader. Stay safe. Have a great evening.